What's up, everybody? It is Frae, and can you believe there was a time where it was just con season? This used to be a time where it was mainly over the summer, and you go to cons, anime conventions, comic book conventions, all kinds of fandoms for the whole summer. All the fandoms would cram together in these 3 to 4 months and just have at it. Now we are at a point where we have conventions all year round, which is great for artists that are trying to do this for a living, such as, your boy right here. So with in-person conventions now coming back, since, that thing that keeps looming overhead, artists are just itching to get back out there and interact with their fans and make new ones. I personally have gone to 3 conventions myself. I have a 4th coming up, Baltimore Comic Con, October 22nd, 24th through 24th. Please come see me. Please come see me. We gotta turn up. So as I go to these conventions, I'm noticing that people are heavily underprepared. Now, I'm not talking their products. They have their products. They have all the prints. They have the commission prices and blah, 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 blah. They're missing one big thing. They're missing one big thing. Their toolbox. Their toolbox. What's in the box? We're gonna find out today. The toolbox is the thing that keeps you from drowning. It's the inflative tube thing, whatever that thing is called. The raft or whatever, lifeboat that they throw out to you when you're drowning. It's like walking down a dark alley, but you're not afraid because you have the gun on your hip and you are ready for some action. It's a lifesaver. So let's go through the toolbox. So the first thing you want to have are kind of like binding tools. Your clips, your binder clips. Binder clips come in a variety of sizes. That's the same size. Small, medium, large, colorful ones if you want. Or you want to have something like paper clips, binding clips, and tape. All these binding tools, don't ask why I did that. All those binding tools you want to have because you're gonna need reinforcement. Sometimes these just don't cut it, okay? So in order to hold your stuff in place, you're gonna need stuff like this to just hold it. Also to hang your work, obviously you're gonna need like tape, stuff like that. To tape down your prices, tape down the edges of your tablecloth, etc., etc. You're gonna need, those are your binding tools. Nothing sucks more, especially if you're doing like an outside convention, nothing sucks more than your shit keeps blowing away or getting knocked over because it's not securely held in place. Now the next category of stuff is going to be your like cutting tools. Your scissors. It doesn't hurt to have a bigger pair of scissors, but I find these are perfectly fine for me. You have like tweezers, in case you gotta tighten something. You can squish and then sometimes you're gonna need your X-Acto knife, or sometimes you're gonna need to like get rid of boxes and trash and stuff like that. You have your box cutter. You're gonna need your cutting tools. Perfect example, I ran out of business cards last convention that I had, and what I did was take a piece of paper and cut it up into little business cards and then just wrote all my information on the business or the pieces of paper. So instead of tearing the paper, I could have torn the paper, but I had my nice little cutting tools and I was able to make it look nice and clean. So, stuff like that will come in handy. Next are your cleanup tools. So I don't have these currently because last convention I ran out of these and people were asking me for stuff, so I ran out. Stuff like paper towels, trash bags, plastic bags, stuff like that. I'm a very big advocate on being clean with your area, keeping yourself organized. Now, if you come to my house, then, you wouldn't be able to tell that. But when I go to these conventions, I'm all about getting everything organized and clean so the space looks wonderful. Now, sometimes you're not gonna have a trash bin. A lot of conventions provide you with trash bins. Their little waste basket, if they provide it, isn't gonna cut it. So bring your own trash bags, paper towels, you're drinking your juice, and you wanna always keep that in hand because, like I say, you don't know when you're gonna spill something or one of the customers spills something, God forbid, and you wanna be prepared. The next section, which I also am out of, that I need to go get before my convention at the end of this month. Medical stuff. Band-Aids, you're gonna need these. You're gonna need these. Nothing like rushing and you're trying to get stuff organized and you're running around the table and you bang your knee on the side of the table. And now you got this big old gash across your leg and it's bleeding and bleeding. You're like,
oh my God, I can't do anything because I'm bleeding out. Oh my God.
Band-Aids. Get them. Band-Aids.
Sometimes, you start feeling a little crappy at these conventions and you just need to pop an over-the-counter really quick. So Tylenol, Advil. I personally use like a small thing of Motrin because I think Motrin, I've been using Motrin since I was a kid and it usually knocks out a whole bunch of different stuff. Cough drops. You want to get cough drops, stuff like that. Small stuff. Just little small stuff, nothing too major. You don't want to have like a medicine cabinet of crap. And now we have like a miscellaneous section. A basic calculator will do. I got one of these big old TI-83s right here. One of these big old things. Used to use in high school. You know what the hell I'm talking about. Remember you could play games on here where there was like that drug dealing game that you could play on here, stuff like that. Y'all know.
Y'all know. Don't act like you weren't young before. Y'all know.
Anyway, a little dollar store calculator, very simple one. Plasticware. You have no idea how many times people buy food and don't have plasticware. They don't have
I'm gonna eat a salad, but I forgot the fork.
All you gotta do, get one multi-pack of spoons, knives, and forks. And then another thing is sometimes you be eating, you just drop shit. You don't wanna just use that fork again, right? And you don't wanna have to leave your table to wash off a single fork, okay? That's missing sales. You don't wanna really leave your table unless you have assistants, which, I don't. Bring Sharpies and dry erase board markers. When you bring your Sharpies, don't forget different color Sharpies. You're not going to be able to autograph that print that has all the black on it with a black Sharpie. I have a black one, I have a silver one, I have a red one, and I have a blue one. Sometimes you just want to write in red or blue. Now you may not need all of these things, but it's really a good idea to have them. If not for yourself, I would say have it for your neighbors. Trust me. It's always wonderful being the guy or girl that everybody has to go to because they forgot something. It'll help you build friendships quickly and it'll get you potential sales. So before you walk out that door, you got all your products and all your wonderful magic stuff that you're gonna sell. Don't forget your best friend, that
toolbox, okay?